Hello everybody, Rajesh Durbal here, two-time Hawaii Ironman World Championship finisher, first triple amputee in the world to do that race. You know, if you are new to my Facebook page and my Breakthrough Power training series, this is an avenue or a time where you get to discover something about yourself, maybe take on a new challenge or overcome a fear, or decide to make a choice that you're going to raise the standards in your life. So breakthrough power is, well, let's just define what breakthrough power is. Breakthrough is, by definition, a moment in your life or wherever, in your finances, your job, your relationships, where you make significant progress and where you make significant change, or something happens so drastically where it takes you to the next level. That is a breakthrough. We're not talking about a breakthrough where you beat that board in your favorite video game. I mean, yeah, that may be a breakthrough, but is that really going to change your life? Is that really going to give you the results that you want? Maybe just beating the game. And then what's next? Another game. Well, let's just talk about the games and breakthroughs in life. Life is a game. You know, we have your finances, you have your job, you have your relationships, you have properties, you have resources, you have all of these things that you're managing, your health, your children, your marriage, whatever. It's a game. You know, we all have this game that we're playing. And if you ever played a game of Monopoly, life is pretty much like that. But add on another layer of complexity, which you have relationships and real world health problems. And you have real world catastrophes and things that happen, and people do things to you, and you do things that doesn't necessarily get you the results that you want. And then all of a sudden now you're trying to get to where you want to be. So this game called life, it needs to be mastered. And we master this game by one choice at a time. Now, if you look at the whole huge, let's just say losing weight, like, okay, it's real simple to use this analogy because people are struggling with weight issues this time of the year with the holidays coming around, and they're trying to count their calories and not go overboard and maintain their plan. And this is very important because we have to master the psychology that is directing our choices. Our choices to eat healthier, our choices to go to sleep, get more rest, to say no to the cheesecake, say no to the extra serving of Thanksgiving food, say no to the cookies at work, chocolates, you name it. It takes mastering of your psychology to say no. But how do we do that? How do we bridge that gap? And the breakthrough power is learning the stories that we're telling ourselves, the attitudes and the direction and the reasons why we want to say no and why we're not able to say no in some cases. So what are the reasons for your life where you want to say no, but you have no choice and you don't know how to say no? See, those reasons really influence what we're going to do, and those choices every single day ultimately get us to where we want to be, which is our goals, our mission, our purpose, our presence, our vitality, our energy, strength, whatever it is you're after, more free time. These choices every single day get you closer to those outcomes. So the psychology that we're telling ourselves of why we need to not eat, I hear a lot of it. It's because I need to stay on this diet, and I need to not eat this because I already lost 20 pounds, and if I do that, I'm going to gain it all back. Or I can't do that because my doctor said that I shouldn't, so I'm not going to do it. You see, those are all valid reasons, but they're not strong enough, compelling reasons. They will get you through, like, the summertime when you're just trying to lose all that weight. But when you have family and all the peer pressure, and you have the holidays, and it's all over you, bombarding you constantly, it's very hard to resist that temptation. So those compelling reasons that you have need to be stronger. For example, for instance, if you want to lose weight and say no and maintain your plan to lose that weight, one compelling reason would be, I would like to be able to play softball with my son come next summer instead of just watching on the sidelines because my body hurts and I can't move and I can't keep up with him. That's a strong, compelling reason to say no to the extra serving of cheesecake, to say no to the extra servings of stuffing or turkey or whatever. You see, those compelling reasons really ultimately mold you and forge you with discipline to pursue the goal that you want ultimately. So when it gets hard, you stay on track and you're able to consistently execute and get yourself closer to where you want to be. So the next question is, what do we do when it gets really difficult and we're trying to decide, did I really make the right decision? Or did I make the wrong decision? And that's why it's so hard. That's why I'm dealing with this all in my own might and my own strength, and I don't have any help. And why is everything just a strong uphill dredge of a battle to fight tooth and nail for every inch? And I have nothing to show for it. I'm just constantly spinning my wheels. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. And there's no progress. Did I make that right choice? And the question and the answer that needs to be told to yourself is, yes, you did. You did make the right choice, and yes, it is going to be hard, because change is hard. Progress and making huge breakthrough is hard. It's not easy. There's nothing simple and easy about taking what you are so comfortably doing year after year, month after month, week after week, maybe for 20 years, like smoking cigarettes or something, and then break that habit. Of course it's going to be hard. Of course your body's going to miss it. Of course your routine's going to change. Everything's going to go into flux, and it's going to be really, really hard. So that's the answer to that question is, yes, it's going to be hard. But it's not going to always stay hard, because once your body or your mind and your psychology starts changing and starts meeting and adapting to these changes, pretty soon you're going to have this momentum going for you. And when the momentum starts going for you, then you don't have to push so hard anymore. Maybe you have to push every 2 weeks, or maybe you have to push once every month to keep the ball rolling, instead of just pushing every single day, day in, day out, fighting not to smoke a cigarette, fighting not to eat that cookie or that extra serving of cheesecake or whatever it is. You see, that momentum and the strong, compelling reasons help you get to where you want to be. So yes, go through some hard moments. Yes, you made the right choice when it gets very difficult. So don't doubt your abilities. Don't doubt who you are and what you're about and your purpose, because guess what? If you were to take this hard moment right now away from you, think about another hard moment in your past that was equally as hard. And you got through it, right? Because you're listening to this right now. And when you got through it, you got better. You grew, you made right choices. After that, you made better decisions. You made quicker decisions. You said no to temptation faster. You became a changed person after that hardship, that struggle. So this moment that you're in right now, that struggle, that's where you're supposed to be. So don't run from it. Don't sit there denying it and trying not to make the choice. Make the choice, because even if you don't make a decision, you made a decision not to make the decision. So you might as well make a decision, right, that will get you out of that mess, that will get you further, progressing further, no matter where it's going to take you. Trust yourself. Trust your abilities. Trust your strengths. Trust your knowledge. Trust yourself to learn new skills. Trust your peers, your network of people. If you don't have a network of people, go out there and get engaged into life instead of waiting for life to come to you. Engage in life. Show up with some energy. Show up with some strength. Show up with an attitude of expectancy that good things are going to happen. And you guess what's going to happen? You're going to attract these people, because energy, positive energy, attracts other positive energies. And people that are pursuing their goals full-fledged, without any fear, without any kind of remorse and anxiety. But yes, they do have it, but they're not letting that control them. Because they're out there and they're pursuing it, and that's the network of people that you need around you. But in order to attract those people, you got to be one of those people. You see, the saying is you are who you attract. So if you're always depressed, angry, sad, lonely, frustrated, complaining, you're only going to hang out with people who are sad, lonely, frustrated, complaining. But if you're a go-getter, an entrepreneur, you're making things happen, you're an athlete, you're training, you're going to be around athletes that are training, entrepreneurs, people that are go-getters, successful, that are constantly raising the bar for their life. And you're going to be one of those people that are going to help each other to raise the bars in their lives as well. So you are who you attract. So I hope that serves you well. I hope that you have a newfound principle, a strength to break through those strongholds, break through the doubt, the anxiety, the fears, the decisions that you need to make, and you will step forward into the life that you've been given, because it's a great life. And where you've been is not where you're going to stay. It's where you're going that's most important. So I hope to see you guys out there. I hope this has been successful for you as well for me. So live free and live amazingly.